Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're going to look at Ulta Baba, the IBB. We follow the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. So let's get right into Ulta on the daily chart. And today it was up $5.85. Look at this thing go. But ultimately, on Ulta, you had the bearish pattern playing out. Now you have another bearish pattern playing out here. Yes, we did get above the 250 retrace and above the 20 MA, but I want to see this thing close. I want to see this thing close up in this area. I want it to fill this gap right here. Okay. Want it to fill the gap. So everyone's getting crazy on Ulta right now again. At 246.88, fill that gap, and let's see how it reacts. Then you have the 382, the 50 retrace with the 50 MA. Let's bring this down. Can I get that out? But we have the 50 MA roughly around 254.28. So if this thing can possibly move back into this area, we'll see. And if it could get over the 50 MA, then I believe it could possibly go back to 266 or so, maybe 259, but we'll see how it reacts in here. But right now, still premature. I want to see some more volume like it did today. Maybe they had an upgrade today or something. But the markets did move up, pretty dang good, 133 up. So you had some excited people, and once this thing started rolling, everybody piled on. Oh, there goes Ulta. It's going to be so great. Remember, it almost went to gap window at 228.77, barely got there, and now we're just chopping up in a bearish manner. So let's see what happens in the next couple days. The weekly chart still down sideways. We're consolidating under the 20 MA. This is telling me in the next couple weeks, if it doesn't start moving down now, we're going to wait for consolidation here, and then we'll possibly have a setup that it will bring us to lower prices. I'm still thinking it's coming to the 50 MA, then ultimately, gosh, it hasn't touched it. Look at that. I mean, ultimately, it's been way too long since it hasn't touched this 200 MA. 200 MA is right around 139. That would be some sell-off, guys, but when it has to come in here eventually. If it sticks around here, this will slowly curl up, maybe around 160 or so. But we'll keep an eye on this one. But ultimately, I think we're going to at least 205, 206, or the 50 MA if this sets up in a bearish manner. If this recaptures the 20 MA, then I think we have a chance to the 248, 254 area up in there. But actually, at this point, we're just waiting for pattern before we make a move on here. Monthly chart, we did have a nice little follow through and almost engulfed this green candle 100, probably about not 100%, but it came down almost 100%. But the closing price was probably about 70% of this candle, so that's a nice reversal. But now they're trying to push it up. We almost, like I said, filled that or went the gap window on the daily, and now they're pushing it up. And then you had the 382 here, right around 228.77, which was the gap, or which was the window as well. So let's see how this thing reacts in the next couple of days. A $5 move or 2.5%. It was a pretty good move today, but just enough to get people on. Oh, here we go. The Alta's gonna start going, and you know what? It's setting up. It's setting up to go lower, guys. That's it. They're telling everyone here, it's going lower. Don't buy yet. Don't buy yet. Now everyone's getting excited. Everyone's chasing now. It's a pretty incredible. It's still light volume. 1.2 million shares today. Just be careful with this one, guys. Now, Baba, what a run. This thing's been a beast, too. Just like Amazon. This thing just keeps going and going and going. But, let's see, daily chart. Daily chart, I mean, we went up. We retraced to this gap fill here. Bounced it up. Now we went back up into this gap fill up in this area. Again, I want to see it close above this high right here. Above the 109.69 or 109.76. Then I want to see it get through that with some conviction, some more volume. Not this BS crap. But the market's up, this was up. It's pretty simple. A lot of stocks were up because the markets had a big rally. The stocks that did not rally in this market or participate in this rally, then you better watch out for those. We're up 133. Like Jack and Box couldn't catch a bid. Panera going down. Simon Property Group couldn't catch a bid. Tesla was a turd. And there was a bunch of other ones that just could not get anything going. Those are the weak ones, guys. And these are the ones that they're popping everyone in. They're getting everybody in here. If you're long from 82 or down in here 60 bucks and you're not pulling any off the table here, you're completely insane. Need to take some profits. let it come back down to the 50 MA or fill this gap, because eventually it's coming back down to fill this gap, guys. It's just a matter of when. It might go up a little bit more, but eventually it's coming down. It's going to fill this gap too, 50 MA, and ultimately come right into here around 87.35. They always do. Stocks love to revisit the areas that they weren't or previously encountered, just like the 87.35 area. This thing will come back, I promise you. And right now we're flying high, another high flyer. You know, we're extended from the 20 MA on here, got to come in. 20 MA is around 88 bucks. You can't tell me. And then we're into this section here where all the bag holders were stuck for a year and a half, a little bit longer. They're like, you know what? If this thing pulls back a little bit, they're all going to start going, you know what? Get me out of this thing. Or at least you'd hope. I mean, if you're back to break even from a year and a half hold, holy crap. We traded this thing like 4 times. I mean, it went up, straight down, went up, straight down, went up. Now it's doing the same thing again, extended from the 20. It's got to come back in, guys. It's just a matter of time. This one too, monthly chart, extended. Again, I want to see it close above the 110 area on the monthly chart. Come on, show me that you can get above that 110 area and close, and then we'll take it from there. These are the big breakdown bars when this thing started dumping. So all the bag holders up here. And then, of course, there's a couple people up in here going, come on, Baba, you can do it. I mean, it might. If it gets up into the 115 area, you have to short this thing. You have to. As a technical trader or a technician, you got to put a position on. But back to the weekly again, extended. There's no consolidate. I'd like to see at least a week, or what is this, a weekly chart? Like 4 or 5, 6, 7 weeks of consolidation, then the march up. Right? This is just a crappy, you know, and the volume's picking up, but it's just, oh, maybe they upgraded them or something. I don't even know. But these moves are insane, guys. I mean, come on, 61 bucks almost to 110. I mean, almost 100% move. And you're not taking any off the table. You're insane. But anyways, Baba, that's my thoughts on that one. I still think it might have a little more to go, but if anything, I'd start adding shorts right in this area. I would not shy away from that. And then the IBB. Let's get into the daily. I mean, we went right back into those pivot highs, pulled it back. They're trying to get it back above. Let's see where we're at. I think we're above all the areas where it could possibly. Let's see. Look at that look at that 382 pops it up. Let's see what happens when we fill this gap up in here at 298.29. If we even get up there tomorrow, we'll keep an eye on this one. But again, you know, this little pivot, that 382, is it an even number 2? No, 229. What was the low of the day? 292.10. So yeah, so it pierced it by 9 cents. Bam, right back up at the markets. Market sailed, so did this one. But again, every time we get into this big $300 area, let's see. It needs to get through there and then confirm, and then possibly more upside, you know, to maybe the 316, 320 area if it gets going. But again, this is one that I'll show you on the monthly chart. Pattern is just ugly. Now on the weekly, we did close above the 50, the 20, and the 200, and we did confirm. So we have confirmation above the MAs here. So this is more of a bullish stance. Still needs to get above the $300 area and stay. And then we need the following week to confirm, to tell me that's going to, you know, take this thing up. Because ultimately, you have the 20 MA right here, which is 310.77. You have an inside bar bearish pattern. This is epic bearish pattern. I mean, this one was pretty good, and look how much we fell. This one's twice as good, guys. Twice as good. But this pattern, guys, just epic. If this thing plays out, I couldn't even tell you. I mean, I'm looking at 207, 200. Oh my gosh. I mean, look at the fall from here. So we're 231 to 330 down to almost 240, so almost a 100-point move. So if we drop from here 297, I mean, this could take us down, yep, right here, 200 bucks, 207 easily. I'm saying 200. So just beware of this pattern. It needs to get above the 20 MA, needs to get above this big red bar, then maybe more upside. And if it doesn't, I mean, we got a gap to fill right up here, but if it doesn't, guys, this thing is going to be lights out. And if the markets start to dump, this is telling me something's coming up. I'm not sure when, but it's just it's going to happen. And this is one good pattern that's telling me some turbulence is coming in the near future. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. I've been running thin today, got my internet fixed, so it seems like everything's up and running a little bit better. And the guy took like 5 hours today to fix this thing. It was incredible. I was up on the pole doing this, couldn't figure it out, and then finally, so I got a little bit faster speeds. My charts are seeming to are working a little bit better, or it seems like it. They are. I'll have to see in the morning. But all right, guys. Again, thank you for watching my videos. God bless. See you on the charts.